Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Down the middle, it's Jordan. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Here we go. First 3rd down of the game. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Wormley. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Sopper with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the return man runs out of bounds. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. Hit as he throws it deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going to throw for it on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Pulls it in. It's Young. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it down the right side. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Trojans. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's caught. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Irish.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. press the offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Takes the handoff. It's Quinton. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense is coming after him. And misses the receiver, incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands. It's Wormley. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the Trojans are on the move here. Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Ross. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's a 1st and 10 play. He hands it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was just
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Young. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The shotgun running play call. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
That's reeled in. It's Hale. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Gets some space around the 30. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And we're going to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face third and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, USC.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Breaks an open space. They can't stop him. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
scanning the field. It's Carr. Catch made on the left side. Finds room at the 30. Great cut. They whiff on him. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the energy really building that, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Carr. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the run, it's Young. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. A quick juke.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter.
USC 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Nice grab. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Well, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Here's another interception. We're losing track. He's found some room at the 45. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. To throw, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Picks up the 1st and is still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 7.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. USC offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Ross. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Grab down the middle. It's Jordan.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
3. And we're able to move the 6. Set up now, first down at the 34.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. You get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
It's second down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. It's a blitz look here from the defense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they can make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And is caught for 2 points, making the score look slightly more respectable.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, and he throws it back. Powering through. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Trojans offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Wormley. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they pull it away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is good. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.